Deku was a hunter from Destiny 2. So I had recorded like a little bit of this part, but I accidentally ended the recording, and I'm too lazy to go try to edit and like stitch a part of this. So, and I want to say, I got the super, like the golden gun super. I got one of them mixed up. So, like I was thinking of golden, like when the little six, like the six shot. I was thinking of like the six shot. I was thinking of that, but it's actually called like Deadeye. That's the six shot, and Marksman is the precision. So I was actually saying, like saying he's using Gurgle on Marksman, and he's just shooting bullets, getting missions, getting refunds. When when I was actually supposed to be saying going on Marksman. Um. So yeah, I had to fix that. But now I don't know what I'm finna do. So this is we're starting back off after Deku. Yeah, okay, let's make sure my mic was on. So we're starting back after Deku. You know what I'm saying? He got a little mad at Momo after telling him he was going too far, even though Bakugo was the first one to go far. It was like the first one to go too far. So they're on the bus. I'm gonna speed through this part a little bit so I can get back to where I was. So they're on the bus. They're telling someone who's the strongest, who's the strongest, and Suyu says, "Well, it's obviously well, it has to be either. It's between Todoroki and Bakugo and his Midoriya." And people was like, "Oh well, it has to be Todoroki. I mean, did you see what he did? He froze that entire building." And other was like, "Yeah, well, it has to be Bakugo. Like, yeah, well, he did that, but it has to be Bakugo. It has to be Bakugo. It has to be. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. It has to be Bakugo. I mean, he almost tore down the entire building, right?" And people was like, "Yeah, but didn't that same person get beat by Midoriya though? I mean, if you want to look at it, Midoriya tanked that whole thing." I say tanked like that because if you watch the rest, right? I made Deku end up dying to that explosion, but his ghost, what I'm saying, obviously revived him. Because, you're a guy, but you're not invincible. Because his light level, his light level is kind of low. So, what I'm saying, that, I'll make that blow, it would kill him. So, um, I might change it up later. But for now, I'm gonna say like it killed them. And if it, yeah, I'm gonna say it killed them. Like I'm gonna give y'all two options. It either killed him or severely damaged him to the point where he might as well have been dead. So y'all can say that, right? So, um, like but Deku, or Midoriya blitzed him, and completely took him out of commission for a little bit. So, you know, and he's like, yeah, and Deku's that like looks the coolest in his hero suit, and this is Deku's hero suit. So yeah, people are going back for like Deku. He doesn't care. He knows he's the strongest in the class. And Bakugo, he's making a ruckus, telling something he's the strongest. Todoroki, he's saying he wouldn't care. He couldn't care less. Now Deku, what I'm saying, he's sitting at the back. Wait, he's sitting in the middle, and what I'm saying, he just sitting in the middle. He chilling. So they pull up to the USA. Um, and Deku, yeah, and Deku, he got his helmet. His helmet, you see, it has the Destiny 2 radar, so he can like at the top left, like about like the top left of his helmet, he can see like heat signatures. If you've seen the Destiny 2 radar, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, go look it up. Yeah, you can see what a Destiny 2 radar is. It's basically just like a radar at the top left. It's like a little red marker if people are close, far away, or really far away. So basically, yeah. If you already know where I'm going with this. 13 gets your Limo speech. It then commenced the villain attack. So Deku, he's getting a little notification. Not notification, but it's a little ping in his helmet. It's not loud, but it's loud enough for him to hear it. He gets a little pinging thing. He looks at the top left. He was like, "That's strange. I'm seeing not sensitive, but that's strange. I'm seeing a whole bunch of ping signatures." Oh yeah, the art is by Monkus. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Um, yeah. So he's like, I'm getting a whole bunch of pings, and he asks Aizawa. He's like, "Is there supposed to be like some volunteers or something here to help us with this?" And he's saying, no, the only volunteer, in quotes, here is 13. He was like, strange. Why am I only getting like a whole, like, why am I getting like a whole bunch of pings in that general direction? And he points to like the middle of USJ. He was like, well, everybody be on your guard. And everybody's like, what? And Deku, he's staring intently at the middle. And, and the villains show up. And Kuragira's like, sorry to crash your party, heroes, but it seems we weren't invited. So they all spawn in, and Ice Out, he's already on Go Town. So he was like, 13, protect the kids. He jumps out in there, he gets to work. You know what I'm saying? He putting BTA on the villains. So, yeah, and the thing happens again, and they try to Deku. He was like, it's no time to open this door. I gotta blow it open. So he does a fusion grenade at the door, and it blasts open. He was like, Ida, go get help. And Ida, he was like, right. So he runs off, and then he gets dropped into the ocean. Deku gets dropped into the ocean. He was like, what now? And you know what I'm saying? Um, Deku, he was like, oh crap, I'm in the ocean. I haven't trained for situations like this, so he's kind of stressing. He was like, no, I gotta keep a level head. You know, because if you're if you're a ninja, you know what I'm saying, you gotta like, well, yeah, hunters are basically just assassins. So he was like, I gotta keep a level head though. I can do this. I can do this. I can get out in this situation. So the villains they're rushing in. It's this dude. It's this dude who looks like a fish man from One Piece. His but like his quirk makes him like a little, you know what I'm saying, a fish man, and he got his fin. It's like really sharp. So, um, he's going in. Deku Bar barely weaves him. He's in water. He has to like he has, what I'm saying, swim really hard. So he's dodging these things, and this thing shooting like little bullets at him. He's dodging, and he was like, "You're getting annoying." So he grabs one of his knives, and he has to throw his knife with all types of force since he's underwater. So he takes out like 3 people underwater. He takes out the dude with the sharp fin, and there's like a whole bunch of villains. He's like, "Oh crap, what do I do?" And they launch all like, I'm saying, an all-out attack against them. And before they hit, Sui grabs him and tosses him onto the boat. And he, you know what I'm saying, he's like, oh, thanks for that. And so he was like, but what do we do though? You know what I'm saying, we're stuck on this boat, we're stranded. And they're like, oh, let's go over it, people. Let's go over it. Everybody's quirks. And Mineta, you know what I'm saying, he's like, I got pop off. Basically, these things on my head, they're sticky. And depending on how I'm feeling, they get stickier. And I'm like, I don't get sticky on them though. So she's like, well, I'm a frog, so. And Deku was like, I basically got really hot flames. So, and his ghost talking to him through the helmet. And he was like, there's like, a whole bunch of life forms in there. But I think we should wait for you to bunch up. Mind you, they can't hear the ghost. Let me see what I'm gonna name. Let me see what I'm gonna name his ghost, because I can give his ghost a name. Probably gonna name it Cage or something. Yeah, so Cage is like, we should probably wait for him to bunch up. Thinking, hit him with your Blade Fury or your Blade Barrage. And he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And they're like, who are you talking to? And he was like, no, I'm talking to myself. So he was like, let's wait for him to bunch up. Then I can launch a full scale attack on him. Then we can get to the land. They was like, all right, cool. So they wait like 10 seconds, and y'all get bunched up. He was like, now. So he jumps. He double jumps up. But no, he high jumps up. So he's in here. He throws a blade barrage, like a whole bunch of exploding knives, proximity knives, scorching knives, lightweight knives, heavy knives that I apply scorch. He's just throwing a whole bunch of stuff in there. And he latch on, or some of them just drop in the water, and y'all blow up. He knocked out all the villains. Now, mind you, all these do have water quirks, so they won't drown. But you know what I'm saying? They'll be knocked out for a hot minute. Let me see. All right, so now Suyu, you know what I'm saying? Suyu, she throws Izuku and Mineta onto the land, and they're seeing Izawa getting mauled by the Nomu since he already called it since Shigaraki already called the Nomu out. So Izuku was like, "Oh crap, I gotta go help." So he's running. He's over there. He's about to, throw an attack at the Nomu, and he sees something on his radar pop up. It's Shigaraki's hand about to touch what's it called, Suyu's arm. So he saw on his radar. He turned around a little bit. So he was like, "Oh crap!" So he stops him dying, fully turns around and throws a proximity knife at Shigaraki's hand, and it hits Shigaraki's hand and it blows up, borderline making his hand useless. So he grabs his arm back. And he was like, "Oh, that damn brat." So Izuku, he was like, "Got him." So he turns his full attention back to the Nomu. He dashes in, and I'm gonna implement exotics. Like he has like different exotics and stuff. So I'm gonna see what exotic I'm gonna give him at this moment. Um, let's see, because there's not a lot of like solo ones. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give him Caliban's hands, but I'm gonna make it like the prismatic one. I'm gonna make it so like if he like a certain like when he like punches hard like a certain at a certain amount of strength it explodes. So he punches the normal really hard, and the normal gets sent black. The normal gets sent back, and like it blows up. And the normal, of course, it bounced back from this. He was like, "What? He literally just got exploded. How is he not knocked out from that?" And Shigaraki, being the idiot he is, he said, "Oh, well, this is made to, kill All Might. It has shock absorption, super strength, super regeneration, with a little bit of speed in there. And then with a little bit of speed in the mix. There's no way you'll be able to kill it. It's made for All Might." And Izuku, he's like, "Well, I'm not All Might, so this shouldn't be too hard. This is gonna be hard." I'll be honest. So he's like, "Alright, bet." He gets ready. He gets that blade out that you see, like right there. He gets that blade out. It has the mark on it too. Um, and just a second. This fan art, bro. This is gas. This is really gas, bro. That coat is clean. You know. Yeah, this is fire. This is fire. Yeah, this is gas, bro. Made by bunch of monkas. So yeah, so Deku, he dashes towards the normal. Yeah, he dashes towards the normal, and they's having a brawl, right? So the normal is landing punches. Deku, he's not faltering. He's not feeling like, "Yeah, nah, you can hit me, but I'm not gonna get sent back flying." He gets hit and he gets hit by flying. He was like, "Alright, well, I'm not doing that again." Cause he was trying to. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm messing with something while I'm doing this. But he was like, "Alright, what I'm saying, I probably shouldn't like, try to act cool while I'm getting, what I'm saying, toe up." So he was like, "Let me go back in." He dashes back in. He's going blow for blow with the Nomu. Well, not blow for blow. He's dodging some of those blows. He's countering. But the thing is, his counters and his punches and his slashes, they're not doing nothing for real. So he's like, "Alright, so he's not doing nothing. Let me throw some of the abilities in the mix." So he throws some weighted he throws a weighted knife in there. And I'm saying, and the weighted knife is like a really strong knife, but I'm gonna make it so he can combine some things with the moves. So he made the weighted knife apply like a lot of scorch. So the no move was burning a little bit. He's getting scorched. He gamblers dodges, like he gambler dodges a haymaker. So he dodges that. He throws a triple knife at him, and after this, the Nomu, it ignites, it blows up. He was like, "All right, that should have dealt some crazy damage," and it did deal crazy damage, but not long enough for him to do something. Because the second the smoke clears, the Nomu was already healed from. He was like, "What? That should have did astronomical damage." So he's like, "I'm gonna have to keep on doing it." So he's going, and the Nomu The Nomu shocks him at the side of his head, dazing dazing Deku a little bit. I'm saying, give him a concussion. He's like, God damn. So he gets back up. He's dazed. You know what I'm saying? Nomu gets a couple of licks in and sends Deku flying again. He hits a wall. And Cage is good. He's like, Guardian, you gotta get back up. You gotta get back up. He's coming. And Deku was like, I'm trying, but my body won't move. And um and the punch is coming. Deku, he just about weaves it. But he didn't. But the thing is, he didn't really weave it. His legs just gave out. He just fell. He was like, God. So he's like, I gotta. I'm trying to see what I want to do here. He's like, I gotta move him, because he wants to use a healing name, but he doesn't want to heal the Nomu. I think he was like, wait a minute, this man's already at like basically 100 HP. So he throws a healing nade. His legs heal just enough for him to dash out of there. So he's gone. And he didn't see no move here from the healing nade. He was like, oh wait, I forgot. Like the healing nade, it has a specific property. If something has malice intent towards him, the healing nade just won't work on them, like at all. So he was like, okay, good. So he was like, I wish I would have knew that sooner. But you know, so he's like, all right, so I gotta plan this. So he pops his golden gun, dash shot, not marksman. So he uses dash shot, and you know what I'm saying, he's going crazy on the Nomu, just hitting them with dash shot, cause dash shot, he doesn't bother going for headshot, since the properties of dash shot, what the six shooter, I'm gonna just call it that. Yeah, the six shooter golden gun. Precision headshots just don't matter because it's gonna do the same as a body blow. So he's just shooting it. He doesn't care where he shoots it as long as it hits. So he's shooting it, and it's igniting. It's refunding him ammo, and he's completely on ammo. He's like, oh crap, I'm out of ammo. So he was like, all right, bet. He goes in. He slashes. He was like, him and his head. He's like, I should really make a gun that's just completely powered by my fire ability. So I'm like, yeah. So if you already know, I'm gonna give him Sunshot later. And if you don't know what Sunshot is, if you've never played this, I'm saying this, but I'm positive anybody's gonna, like, whoever watches Destiny or plays Destiny 2, they're gonna find this video. So you should know what a Sunshot is. But if you don't, it's basically just a hand cannon / deagle / revolver that shoots just basically solar wave, like it shoots solar waves or solar bullets, basically just many little shot. It's just like it shoots many little sun bullets that on kill, it blows everything up in its vicinity. So he was like, I should really create something like that. So yeah, he's slashing. He punches a Nomu. It blows up a little bit. And he's going crazy. But the Nomu, it lands a punch on him again, and it staggers. Deku. He was like, oh, not again. So he was like, I gotta dodge this no matter what. I don't care where I go. So he taps into breakneck speeds. He dodges backwards. He almost goes in the water, but Todoroki catches him with the ice. He was like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, thanks. Todoroki was like, yeah, I'm about to hold this man off until you can get your bearings back. He was like, no, I'm good. He was like, bro, you were tipping over. So Todoroki, he's holding off Nomu as best he can. And Bakugo, he's holding off, sorry, I got some hair stuck in my mouth. He's holding off Kurogiri. So it's just Todoroki. Todoroki's like icing up the Nomu. And Deku, he was like, I got my bearings back. And he was like, I got an idea. I've been wanting to save this, but this might be the right time to use it. So he was like, Todoroki, stay, hold him still. And Todoroki was like, alright, I try my best. He didn't say that, but he was like, alright. So Deku, he dashes in, breaking their speeds. Like he dashes real quick. So he gets up to the Nomu like a split second. not a split second, but he gets up to the Nomu in like 2 seconds. So he grabs his little dagger that you see in the photo. He jams at the bottom. He jams it. It's like in the Nomu's head. Like he stabs it in the side of the Nomu's head. So the Nomu, that thing's really stacked now. So, uh, Deku, he jumps back. He jumps in the air, right? Well, he pulled his dagger out. So the Nomu is his dagger. So he jumps back. He jumps all the way up in there. He jumps high up in the air. He throws his hands up. Well, not his hands, but he throws his hand up. Um, kind of like Cade. So he throws his hand up, and he's transferring a whole bunch of solar energy into his hand. He makes the Golden Gun Marksman, aka the 3-shot precision thing that does like 200,000 damage a headshot. So he manifests that. He makes that. He was like, oh, this is new. So he aims directly at the Nomu's head. He fires. It blows the Nomu's head clean off. And it blows a portion of Nomu's head clean off. He was like, how many more bullets do I got this thing? And he has a little HUD. And it shows that he has like 2 more shots. But the Nomu, it already regenerated from the CTE he got. Not CTE, but the little stagger. So that blow to his head, it was staggered a little bit, but it you know what I'm saying, regained. Because, oh snap, I can't just go full crazy. So he has to, you know what I'm saying, time it. His thing's about to run out. He was like, alright, Todoroki, hold him off again. And Todoroki puts him in ice. The Deku, he gets up close this time. He puts it directly in the Nobu's brain. He blows his Nobu's brains off. He's like, I gotta make sure he's gone. So he gets back from the Nobu's head. He points it at the Nobu's chest. And he blows a hole clean through the Nobu's chest. Now this kills the Nobu. Now he's probably like, oh, what? What's the point of Oh My then? You know what I'm saying? Deku, he's killing the Nobu. Da da da. He's like, well, or like, that he is cool and all, but like, that you say he wasn't gonna make him overpowered. I'm not gonna make him overpowered yet, but this makes sense to me since Golden Gun Marksman, it deals precision damage, and it deals crazy precision damage, and not only that, but the Nomu, his brain is exposed, and that's how you know what I'm saying, you use your quirk. So if he just takes out his brain, then the Nomu's just useless. That's my headcanon though. So he takes out the brain, it kills the Nomu. He blows a hole through his chest. Now Deku, he's kind of tired because like while that whole fight he was going up against the Nomu, he was unknowingly in breakneck speed. Well, I'm not gonna keep. Well, I need to do something because I'm not gonna keep on calling it breakneck speed. What do I call this? I'm probably gonna call it like Blade Fury mode or something like that. I'm gonna call it Blade Fury mode. So he was in Blade Fury mode the entire time. He didn't know, and he was up in there for like 10 minutes, and his time limit is like 5. So he's like, oh crap, I didn't even know. So he was already getting stacked. He's already tired from this. He can barely even do anything right now. So he sees the hand coming by Todoroki, you know what I'm saying? Not Todoroki, but All Might. He busts in. He saves Deku. So he grabs him back. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he takes all the villains, Shigaraki and what's it call it, Kurogiri. They get up out of there. At the time, nobody was on there, what's on their case. So they get up out of there. And Deku, you know what I'm saying, he's passed out. So now there's like the 1 week break because they gotta clear some stuff up. Deku, he's off for a little bit. He's off like that entire week. They're supposed to oh my gosh, I got some more numbers, sorry. But yeah, that entire week, he was knocked out because he used he used Blade Fury for like a hot minute. So, no, I saw he's like, all right, well, we're gonna be starting the sports festival, so train up while you can before it starts. And this is where I'm gonna end the video because I don't feel like doing it right now. So comment down below what you think. Comment down below what else I should do or what games I should post. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's something I can install, I'm gonna do it. But if it's something I can't, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Uh, yeah. So yeah, trying to do something real quick, but my game is want to be slow. So yeah, but yeah. So if it's a specific game you want me to play on the Xbox, I got an Xbox One. I ain't got a new gen, so you know, yeah. I'm poor. Like I got like me, I have no money. So you know what I'm saying. If it's in my ability, I'll play it. Just comment down below. You know what I'm saying. If you see my channel, I play Roblox, Destiny 2. I got Warframe, Fortnite, Rocket League, Persona, Minecraft, so Brawlhalla 2. So if you wanted me to play and record any of those games and post it, let me know in the comments below. Um, Make sure to subscribe, hit that like. Make sure you go and gun that like button. You know. Oh, let me stop. But yeah. So like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and until next time, catch y'all.